And I always said John was the king of the volcano. Okay, that's what my father was in my eyes, the king of the volcano. And you have to understand something. There were those guys, those men of respect, very respectful individuals. It was an honor and a pleasure to meet many of the men that I've met in my life, that some of them I called uncle. Okay, it was my complete honor to be around them. They comported themselves with nothing but good example. I mean, they were just great guys to be around. Whatever their histories may have been, whatever they had done to get them there, I do know this. I do know that to be around the John Gotti, to be around the Neil Delacroix, those types of individuals, I do know that you had to comport yourself with respect. I do know that you had to respect your family, you had to respect women, you had to respect certain things. You wouldn't cross over that line, and you wouldn't let people who did cross over those lines next to you. However, and as you've seen in my last trial, where I was facing the death penalty, okay, some lowlife crumb that was a non-Italian, crumb of the earth, drug-dealing lowlife, slimeball junkie, okay? They dug him up, and they brought him forward to testify against me, and they were trying to give me the death penalty. Now, we've ordeered 10 of the 12 jurors that sat in my judgment, and the 10 that stood around to be interviewed. None of them believed him. He was a lowlife and an animal. But yet, he was, for a short period of time, around us. He was around me. He was on record with my crew, 89 to 91. And I would tell people say, well, John, he's such a lowlife. He's such a dirtbag. He's such a piece of garbage. And he wasn't even Italian. He was an Albanian kid. His name is Alite. Okay, he was a real filthy animal. Abused his own children, abused his wife, an animal. And I would say to these people today, they would ask me, but why? Why in that period of time, 89 to 91, did you have this guy around your crew? And in 91, I chased him. I slapped him and chased him out of the neighborhood. But you started to hear some of the things about this individual, what a lowlife from that he was, okay? And I would say that you have to understand, to rule the streets, to rule that dark world, okay, you sometimes have to have yourself, you have to have, it's sort of like it's akin to having a conscript. You're not going to send a man of respect, a man of honor, to go into some junkie park to slap some junkie. You're going to send one of your own to do it. And that was the necessity of some of these dirtbags, these slimeballs. So you try to limit the caliber of a dirtbag this individual would be. If you thought that he was only a roughneck guy and he was a half a cokehead, you used him for things of that nature. If you found out worse things than that, well, then naturally you would take actions like I did. You would slap him and chase him out of the neighborhood like I did. Okay? Those are the things you do. But these are individuals that weren't on our part. You're considered an outsider. You're non-Italian, so therefore you're not privy to our table. You'll wait for the scraps to drop off of our table, and you'll hope you can eat a piece of one of those scraps. But to answer your question, without going too far into detail, it's a necessity. So there are all types of individuals that are on the street. You have those individuals, like I say, I'm proud. I was proud to call them my uncle. I was proud to call them my cousin. Today, I'm a civilian 21 years. If anyone called me for help, I would gladly give my help. In fact, I often get calls. I'm a certified paralegal. I control one of the largest archives, okay, that's known on cases. I fought more cases than any other man. The point is that I possess a lot of law here, legal motions and whatnot that I've helped construct, that I help individuals. If they were to call me and ask me for help, I would give it to them. And I'm proud to say that they were my friends, and still in several respects, we're still friends. I'm a civilian, but we're still friends. That being said, the flip side of that point is that you had to make marriages sometimes with people that were really much less desirable, and that's the necessity of the gutter, because that's what you are. You're living in the gutter. That's the volcano.